Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me IG and this is IG Designs. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show to you guys how I made this lovely party gown for a client. Trust me, it's very beautiful. I'm going to show to you guys how I made it. Before I start, have you subscribed to my channel? What are you waiting for? Just pause this video, take a second and hit on the subscription button. Also, hit on the notification bell that whenever I upload a new video, you will be first to be notified. Like, share, and comment on my videos. You never know who might be of need. So, let's get started. In this tutorial, I've already cut out my panel that I'll be used in making this gown. Is just a party gown. For those of you that cannot afford the white drafting paper, I purposely use this paper, this newspaper, to draft this to show that you can also make use of what you have at home. If you don't have the money to buy the white one, you can also use the newspapers. Just use a gum to gum them together and get the length of what you want. So purposely, I use this to show to you that anything of your reach can also be useful to you while making your pattern. So now I have cut out the pattern. This is the centerpiece. This is the centerpiece of my panel. This is the centerpiece of the panel, and this is the side piece. I will use this side piece to cut out two of these. It's a princess dart. It's a princess dart. If you have not seen my video on how to make a princess dart pattern, I will link it on this button. I'll link it on this video so that you can watch it and also make yours. It's easy. Just follow the step, you will get to it. So now my princess dart is already draft. I have already drafted the princess pattern that I'm going to use for today's video. So now I will use this pattern. This pattern, I use it to place on my material. I'll cut out two of these, and also I'll cut out one of these, and I will use it also to cut out the lining. And I'll show it to you guys. Now, as you can see on my table, I have cut out the two pieces of this and also the center piece, which is the center piece. I've not taken the neckline because the neckline is going to be, one side of it is going to be an off shoulder. So after I have finished fixing the panels together, then I will now determine the neckline. And remember, I use this also to cut out the lining. I will also fix this and also fix the lining. And the back panel, I have also cut it out. Back panel have been cut out. This is just an ordinary bodice pattern of back panel that I used in cutting out the back panel. The two panels have been cut out. The two panels have been cut out. You see? And also the darts have been taken in. Just the normal. Remember the 1 inch seam allowance at the back. And at the back, because I did not cut anything out, so I did not add much seam allowance. I only added 2 seam allowance, one for the dart and one for joining of the two materials. So now I'm going to take it to the machine. I'll fix the zip. And also I'll fix the lining. And together I will fix also the front together, and I will show it to you guys. Now you can see the panels of the gown has been joined together. This is the front panel, the princess darts front panel. It has been joined together, and this is the back, and this is also the back. I have not inserted the zip, but I will do that later. The back have been also joined together. That's the back. And here that I left opening at the back here, I'm going to join a godin. What do I mean by a godin? This half circle, I will put it at the back of the gown. That is called a godin. So I'm going to join it at the back here that I left the opening. I'm going to join it here and I'll show it to you. So this is the godin, and I used a half circle to use it as the godin. I'm going to join it. Now, since the panels have been joined, the front panels have been joined, the back have been joined, now we are going to determine the neckline, because as I said, it is one side of shoulder. The right or the left is your choice. So now I'll place it in this form. I want the off shoulder to be at the right hand side, so I'll place it in this form. I'll place it in this form. Then I'll use my tape to measure from the shoulder to 4.5 inch. Remember, 1/2 inch to join in the upper side of the shoulder will make it 5 inches. So I'm going to cut at 5 inches. So from here, I'm going to mark 5. So from this side of the neckline, I'm going to trace it to join here. From this side of the neckline, I'm going to trace it to join here. So I'm going to use my ruler, my curve ruler, to join it in this form, because it's one shoulder off shoulder, one side off shoulder. See it? So I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut this off. Also, I'm going to do that to the lining, because I have also joined the lining. I've also joined the lining. This is the back part of the lining, and also this is the front part of it. I'm going to also do this also at the lining. So now let's cut. That is the shape. You see, it's going to be like this. When you put it on, it's going to be in this form, one shoulder off. And also, I'm going to add the choice of my client is more important. She also needs another style on the front. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to show it to you guys. So now I will attach the front and the back panels of the gown, and also attach the cape that will come to this front, that will come to this front. I will attach it and I will show it to you guys. Also attach the lining, everything. I will attach it. I will attach this to the back panel and also the lining, and I'll show it to you. Now I have fixed the front and also the back together. The front and the back has been attached together. And on this side of the off shoulder, because as I said, one side of it is off shoulder. On this side of the off shoulder, I also fixed a little hand of it that will come to this place, because it's an off shoulder. And what is the measurement I used? I used 6 inches length. I folded it into 2, and I have 3, and the width is 10. Remember, the one that we cut off from the shoulder is 5, so 5 plus 5 is 10. That is why I made the length the width 10 and the length 6, and I fold it into 2. That is this attachment that I made here, this. So now the lining is also attached together. And this is the cape. Like I said, it's going to have a cape from this area, from the shoulder here to the off shoulder. So now I'm going to, this is the cape, and the cape has been fixed. I did the cape a circle, a full circle, as if you're cutting your peplon, a full circle. And I measured the length, the length of the neck, and I use it to do the circumference. And the circumference I got after the measurement, it was 7. So I have to remove 7, and this peplon is 9. So 7 plus 9 is 16. So I cut out 16. 16 is the length of this peplon. I remove the 7 that I used to do the circumference of the neck, and the remaining one is 9, and this is the 9. So I've also attached a little bit of flower because it's a gown that is full of styles. It's the client's choice, so you have to obey that. So I've put it together. So now I'm going to attach it, and at the back I also said it has godin. I look at the godin and I also attached it. Can you see it? Now the remaining thing to do is to fix the cape, add the lining, and I'll show to you guys how it looks. Now the gown is ready. Can you see it? I have attached the cape that I said that is going to be it on it. And remember, this side is like an off shoulder. It's going to be like this. So I have attached it. I also hem the down part of it. So our gown is ready. Our party gown is ready. So now I'll put it on Miss Vivi to see how it looks like. Our party gown is ready. I've attached the cape. As I said, it's going to be one off shoulder. As you can see, it is one off shoulder. It is one off shoulder. This is how it's going to look on the owner of this party gown. Doesn't it look like ready-made? It looks beautiful on Miss Vivi, and it will look more beautiful on the owner of this party gown. So if this tutorial has been helpful to you, kindly like, share, comment on my videos. Have you subscribed? What are you waiting for? Just pause this video, hit on the subscription button, also tap the notification bell, that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. I love you guys, and I'll continue to be showing how I make my clothes, how I put one and one together and it becomes two. In this channel, you will never miss to learn one thing. So please, please, please kindly subscribe to my channel. For those who are already subscribed, I always give you a thumbs up. Continue to pass by my channel and see what I have for you. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.